and welcome to Heads Up. Do you think you're in the wrong job or simply feel that you're not meant for it? Gone are the days when job hopping was considered a career suicide. Youngsters today are open to experimenting. And today on the show, we're going to introduce you to some of those youngsters who took a leap of faith and chose to work for something that really defined them. A software engineer graduate with an MBA degree on top. One would expect someone with that qualification to be working for a big MNC. But guess what? He's a photographer. Meet Vivek talk about his very interesting career switch.
A software engineer, master's degree in business administration, Vivek sure has a story to tell. He worked in the corporate sector for 2 years before he geared up for something completely different, photography.
MBA and engineering just happened. So if you ask me, I never thought of becoming an engineer MBA. So although like my family was open to ideas all the time, but then this was the only thing that I could think of at that point in time. And as I went ahead with my career, I realized that I need to do something which creates more of an impact. And when I started doing photography, the idea of meeting so many interesting people on a daily basis, and then every project being so interesting in itself, it was just too crazy for me to resist. I mean, it was too much. I just fell into the trap.
While pursuing his engineering, he took up a few assignments for a newspaper, just to keep the photographer in him alive and passionate, until his first official client, Lotto, approached him. The passion for photography was also probably in his genes too. His father says he was once a camera lover as well.
Now that every person has a camera, has a DSLR, and everyone kind of knows how to freeze a frame, I would say that yes, for sure, everybody is a photographer. But if you want to take photography to a more professional level, the challenges are very different. You know, picking up your camera and getting 2 good shots in a day is I would say is easier, as opposed to getting a brief from somebody and then pinning that very brief.
He quit his job. The savings went into buying cameras, lights and other equipment. A journey that has been from digital to technical, from coding to releasing the camera shutter. This engineer turned photographer is today one of the few underwater photographers in the country.
I was exchanging emails with an American photographer. I happened to be in Dubai just when she was there, so we decided to plan a shoot together. We went for a shoot. I did my first underwater shoot with her, and that was like, it changed my life, I would say. I mean, it added so many really cool photographs to my portfolio, and now a lot of people know me because of my underwater work.
Struggling like every photographer, Vivek didn't quit.
If you ask me, was I sure if I'll do well? I was not, to be very frank. But then it is a leap of faith. You just have to decide one day that, I have to take it to a more serious level. And if you really believe in yourself, it just happens, things unfold.
Although Vivek did quit his corporate job, he did not leave the coder inside him far behind. Using his engineering skills, he has created IndianDigitalArtist.com, a platform for upcoming photographers and filmmakers to come together and exchange ideas.
A couple of years ago, the only way digital art or art as such in terms of photography and motion pictures could have been consumed was, say, by means of print ads or TV commercials. Now if you see all the brands, they need a ton of content, for their YouTube campaigns, Facebook, Twitter, social media, web promotions and whatnot. So I think the time is just right for anybody to take the plunge if they want to, things cannot get better.
A traveler, a blogger, an engineer, a documentary filmmaker, and of course, a photographer. Vivek says he has had quite a journey.
And that's a wrap on the show. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.